Liverpool transfer news today. Reds one step closer to completing dream deal. Federico Chiesa's Liverpool position confirmed by agent when January transfer decision was made. Hello Reds fans, let's check out the latest news from the biggest club in the world. Federico Chiesa is determined to stay at Liverpool beyond the January transfer window and aims to secure a regular spot in the starting 11, according to his agent. Newcastle United was linked to a possible transfer for the Italian forward last summer, and there are speculations about a potential loan in January. However, despite having limited playing time since his £10 million move from Juventus in August, including £2.5 million in bonuses, Chiesa is not interested in returning to Italy or leaving Anfield. The 27-year-old, who has played only 4 matches for Liverpool due to physical issues, competes for a position on the right wing, a spot predominantly occupied by Mohamed Salah. This lack of minutes has sparked rumours in the Italian media about a potential return to Serie A, with Napoli and Roma reportedly interested. However, Chiesa's agent, Vali Ramadan, dismissed these rumours in a statement to 365 scores. Napoli did not negotiate a deal with Chiesa from Liverpool during the winter period, and the club has no intention of letting him go. The player remains with Liverpool and is seeking an opportunity to play, Ramadan stated. With only 18 minutes on the field in the Premier League this season and several matches on the bench, Chiesa has work to do to convince manager Arne Slot of his value. However, Slot has expressed confidence in the player, commenting after the 6-3 victory over Tottenham. When you see him on the field now, it means he's getting stronger and better. He had to adapt for quite some time. The coach acknowledged that Chiesa's adaptation was challenging due to a lack of team training time, which hindered his transition to the intensity of the Premier League and Liverpool's playing style. Early in the season, amid speculation about a possible transfer, Slot was clear. "That never crossed my mind at all," he said. "The most important thing is that he gets fit again, and then we'll see where he is. We knew he missed pre-season and had training sessions with only 3 or 4 players, which made it hard to adapt to the high intensity of our team. We are being careful and adjusting the training to his individual needs. It hasn't been perfect yet, but I have full confidence that he will adapt. Let's focus first on getting him fit." What do you think about Federico Chiesa's determination to stay at Liverpool and fight for a spot in the starting 11, even with limited playing time so far? Do you believe he can adapt to the Premier League's playing style and Liverpool, or should the club consider a transfer in January? Liverpool is keeping an eye on Real Betis midfielder Johnny Cardoso, according to exclusive reports from Anfield Watch. The English club has explored several options for the number 6 role, beyond Gravenberch. Although they tried to sign Martin Zubimendi, Liverpool was unsuccessful in negotiations. Another option, Paris Saint-Germain's Manuel Ugarte, was also considered, but the club decided against pursuing the Uruguayan. The reason for the decision, according to manager Arne Slot, was that Ugarte, with his more destructive style of play, did not fit the philosophy he wanted to implement at the club. Slot preferred a more constructive player and believed Gravenberch would be the ideal option for this role, thus allowing Ugarte to move to Manchester United. Johnny Cardoso, the 23-year-old American midfielder, may be exactly the type of player Slot is looking for. He has been performing impressively in La Liga, standing out as a great promise in Spanish football. Cardoso is an extremely effective defensive midfielder, averaging 2 tackles and 2 interceptions per game this season. Additionally, he wins almost 6 duels every 90 minutes, being considered one of the most in-form midfielders in Spain, according to Football Critic data. Liverpool is also in talks to bring Bajcetic back from his loan at Red Bull Salzburg and send him to Real Betis. This move makes sense as Bajcetic has not been getting many opportunities at Salzburg, and his team is practically eliminated from the Champions League. At Betis, he will have the chance to play at a high level and gain valuable experience. More importantly, this could help Liverpool advance in negotiations for Johnny Cardoso, one of the most desired targets to strengthen their midfield. Anfield Watch confirmed that Liverpool indeed admires Cardoso's talent. The player has been closely monitored by the Red Scouts since last season, and his strong performances continue to attract attention this season. With Bajcetic potentially moving to Betis, Liverpool may be closer to securing Cardoso's signing to strengthen their midfield. What do you think about the potential arrival of Johnny Cardoso at Liverpool? Do you believe he would be the ideal piece to strengthen the Reds' midfield, or would you prefer the club to look for other options for that position? Jamie Carragher believes that Trent Alexander-Arnold or his representatives may have encouraged Real Madrid to make an offer for him last week. The Spanish club made a £20 million bid to sign the player immediately, instead of waiting until the summer when his contract expires. However, Liverpool rejected the offer. Carragher argues that there would be no way for Real Madrid to have made that offer without some sort of assurance that the player would be interested in joining the club. In an interview on the Gary Neville podcast, Carragher said, "They wouldn't make an offer unless they had permission. If it was accepted, would you come? Everyone knows before they make bids. And obviously there were conversations. I have no problem with that. It's the nature of the game." Carragher also questioned Real Madrid's motivation in making the offer, as Liverpool is unlikely to sell Trent in January, with the club aiming for the league title. "Liverpool isn't going to sell Trent in January. So what are you trying to create? What noise are you trying to make?" he said. He believes that, in the current context of the club, it wouldn't be possible for Alexander-Arnold's agent or the player himself not to have known about the offer before it was made. "If you don't want it to happen, you say no," Carragher said. "In the situation Liverpool is in, there's no way not to know." Alexander-Arnold's performance in the 2-2 draw against Manchester United was harshly criticised, especially for his mistake leading to Lisandro Martinez's goal. Roy Keane, the match commentator, criticised his schoolboy defending and suggested he should join Tranmere Rovers. Carragher also commented on the possibility of Alexander-Arnold transferring to Real Madrid, saying he wouldn't be upset if the 26-year-old player decided to experience life in another country and at another big football club. However, he expressed his only disappointment with the player's attitude. "When I look at Trent, the way he dresses, the places he goes on holiday, he has that kind of David Beckham vibe. He's got it," Carragher said, adding that it wouldn't bother him, especially since Alexander-Arnold came to Liverpool for free. If he wants to go to Madrid, good luck to him. Carragher also emphasised Alexander-Arnold's importance to Liverpool, especially as a local player and fan of the club. "Why would a local player who loves this club as a fan, who can help Liverpool reach another level of success and be the captain, leave?" Carragher asked. What do you think about Jamie Carragher's statement regarding the possible influence of Trent Alexander-Arnold or his representatives in Real Madrid making an offer? Do you agree with the idea that he may have given some sort of authorization for the offer, or do you think Carragher is exaggerating in his analysis? Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.